Hello. How's it going? I hope everyone is doing good. Yeah, I'm still having trouble with YouTube chat in OBS. I I have to redo it every time. But I get it working now. Okay. It is time for the Warframe weeklies.
I didn't tidy up. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I built Chroma Prime. I still have so many blueprints. Suggestions for... Wait, I have that. No, we're looking now. I do, okay? It's a little hard to find, to be fair. You have to go to share stuff, and then there's a suggestion area in there for people to suggest things. It's non-specific. All it says is suggestions. Okay, what are we? Oh yeah, we're starting with sorties. I have not played Warframe since last Sunday. You know what? I should have at least been starting the game up to get my weeklies or to get my daily login done. Oh no, this is not sortie. Alright, survival, mobile defense, hijack, shotgun only. Yeah, the share stuff tab in my Discord. It's okay, thank you. Thank you. Your your suggestion will be put in the suggestion box, and it may be looked at in the future. Honestly, I have no idea how to even do that, if I'm gonna be real with you. Like, why is my game lagging? Okay, you found it, thank you. I'm glad you managed to find it. You know, if you watch this on YouTube, there is no music. I checked actually when the stream was going. It does work. It does not show it on. It does not have the music on YouTube. Why do I hear a... What do you mean? Oh no, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. There's every suggestion is taken with care and delicate. I know I'm dumb. Okay. I can't believe you would even imply the suggestion box is a shredder. Why are you booing? I said it's not a... No, I actually didn't say whether it's a shredder or not. I can't believe you would assume it's a shredder. Oh, this is a survival. I'm trying to run through the mission to complete it. I thought about playing Hollow Knight today instead of Warframe, but there's no way I'm getting these weeklies done if I don't do it on stream. So I figured it'd be best if I stream the game. After this mission, though, we'll get to see how many days until I get Prime Sure Footed, so that's cool. It's gotta be like 7. Find the exit before the mission's done. Not fair. It's gotta be. Oh no. I think someone already did that. Based on the waypoint on the map. Oh yeah, these guys are only level 56. I forget how low level the swordy enemies are now. This used to be like the highest level content the game had at one point. That was not a good time. When this was the most difficult stuff you could do. I guess not most difficult. There were raids at one point, and then you could always do like endless survival missions, but they were not. That was not a fun time back then. Without shield gating, endless missions were not a good time. I've really been enjoying Caliban. I need to come up with the schedule for next week when I want to stream Hollow Knight. I think, how many times? I streamed it 2 days last week. I think I might want to stream it 3 days next week. Thank you for the bunk. What I really want to do, but I have no idea how to edit. Thank you for the uwu. Thank you for the bunk. Is I want to make like a video that like takes multiple of the streams and put them into like a 1-hour video. But I have no idea how to even do that. And hello, Ariep. A compilation of deaths. That's not, no, that, it doesn't need to be that. It can be for bosses, though. Just like a compilation of, like, how many times I died to the boss, and then the actual kill. That crab man that was hanging from the roof, that guy was a nightmare to fight. I don't know if you've seen that one. I did not enjoy that boss. And I was not fighting him right at all the first time. Like, it had to have been like 10 attempts. I was doing it so slow and terribly. That one had to have been funny to watch. Especially once I figured out the right way to fight him. I'll be honest, the harder part of the game is not the boss fights, it's navigating the map. Some of those jumping areas are absolutely brutal. The last one I did on stream, right before it ended, that spike area was awful. It also forced you to use a thing I didn't really think about combining together until then, is to hover before you hit the, like, plants you gotta hit. Because now I have the hover ability. And that area I think that's the area where they were trying to teach you about it, and they're gonna use it later. I didn't really think about combining the, like, down striking on plants and hovering at the same time. But I definitely think they're going to use that more. Based on them putting it there. I also am kind of annoyed. When I did that segment, there was a boss at the end. And I was like, oh, so they're forcing you to jump through this jumping puzzle and then fight a boss. But I realized the lever for the door to leave was already, like, you could just click it and walk past the boss. And so I did that. It was more of a mini boss. But I did that, and I went back in there, and it deleted the mini boss. He just no longer existed. And so I'm hoping that doesn't affect the 100% completion. I'm hoping that enemy is somewhere else in the world, or else I can't kill him. So I don't know what to do about that. You have movement tech. Now you just need movement wisdom. No, they like to build on their movement mechanics. Like, every area you go to that has movement stuff, they add a little bit to it. Like the most recent one, or I guess not the most recent, the one with the bell spider boss. In her area, the plants go away after you hit them once. And so you can't just endlessly bounce in one area, and like I did in the bird area. I hope they don't keep building on it, because it's already getting bad. I do have the downward strike now. Being able to attack down is huge. Someone is playing music.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Okay, let's see what day we're on of the daily. Or not daily, the login day rewards. Oh, did you see though, Turbo? You have to see next time we go in the mission. I got the tank barrel. It was I think it was last Sunday stream. Day 27, you think? Your guess is I'm on day 27. Or 27 more days. 6 days. If I actually log in every day, I could have it for next Sunday stream. What is this? Oh, it's the thing. I don't think I can skip this. Oh, I'm trying to click buttons. It's a few more than 20. It is a couple more than 27. I need to switch up my armor for my drifter. I switched it up for my operator, but I forgot to switch it up for my drifter. Oh, okay, that cancels it. We went into the mission. But look at my tank barrel. Isn't it cool? The tongue, though. Yeah, the tongue, though. Okay, it is thundering outside.
This is a mobile.
So we're just gonna hope my power doesn't go out?
Deliver payloads and defend a number of locations.
But that is a possibility.
Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
I am detecting a synthesis target.
There's about a 5% chance we actually get this synthesis target. Because he literally will die in 1 second. Especially if I spin into him like that.
Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
I think that might be the worst syndicate to level in this game. But he has so much stuff tied to him that's useful. I had deadlock brain. I thought I could slide all the way down that no problem. That's not how Warframe works. I'm really enjoying Deadlock, but it feels like I still haven't found the character that's for me. I think I want to try out Billy. Thunder. Oh, I get it. It's like the music. Okay. I'm kind of slow sometimes. I was like, this feels like this is something. That's not just random. At least I figured it out this time.
Area completed. Move on.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what You know what I kind of want to do after I complete Silk Song? I can't put it in. It's bugged. Oh, can they? Okay, they can put it in. I got the reference. That's a rare thing for me. But what I want to do, we're gonna adjust so the camera is not gonna like it. Okay. Is I kind of want to redo or do another playthrough of the original Hollow Knight after going through Silk Song, because it's been many years, and they added a ton of content to that game apparently. A lot of really difficult content too that I never really played. So that might be fun to go back and do. I feel like it's gonna be infinitely easier though after playing Silk Song. I kind of wanted to replay Hollow Knight before going into Silk Song, but they announced when it was gonna release, I think 2 weeks before it came out. So that didn't really give me enough time.
Keep moving.
I know, right? It would feel like removing the like training weights after like running really for a long time. You just like take off the like 40-pound vest. I like Silk Song. I actually think the difficulty is really good and like a lot of fun in the game. But you had a lot of really cool builds you could do in Hollow Knight, which doesn't seem to be the case in Silk Song. It definitely seemed like they wanted to make that one more of a focused, skill-based game, whereas the original Hollow Knight, you had a lot of crazy. You could do like a summoner build in that game, and it was actually really good. Yet there was like tons of different builds. You could have like a healing tank build, where every time you got a hit, you would get enough to heal, and then you could put on another thing to let you heal 2 hearts every time, and so you would get hit and you would get more health than you were used like back. Okay, enjoy the lurk. But yeah, I can't wait to play more Silk Song. And then I wish they would announce when. Oh, thank you for the follow and welcome in. I wish they would announce when the Cult of the Lamb DLC is coming out, because I really want to play that. I really enjoyed the base game of Cult of the Lamb, and they've added a ton of content to it. And I just haven't gone back to it since beating it when it came out. So I think that would be fun to stream. And I also didn't stream it the first time I played through it. I wasn't streaming back then. So actually having viewers in my cult would be pretty cool. trying to. Oh no, that's not the right button. Okay, there. Oh my god, I thought that was someone's cat while they were crouching. Wait, is that Venari? Oh yeah, that is Venari. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, welcome in. I hope your day is going well. I am getting the sortie done, and then we'll be getting the weeklies done for this game. The ship is like too big. It was like clipping into like a thing right there, and it looked weird. I've noticed that in a lot of exits, because the ship is so big, it does a lot of weird things. Okay, I need a build with a shotgun. Let's go with my Valkyrie build. But I hope your day is going well. Who else has a shotgun? Nah, Valkyrie's fine. I'm not gonna leave. As I don't think people realize you need to put on a shotgun. I love my tank barrel. I got that last stream. That was actually kind of a hard fight to get that tank barrel. I'm trying to melee. I forgot this was shotgun only. I just realized I did a dumb. Other people can fix the dumb I did. But I just picked Valkyrie with 37 shields for a hijack mission. I think I actually chose the worst possible frame. Besides one of the warframes that literally doesn't have a shield. Luckily other people are here, so I don't have to worry about that. I was just picking a warframe that had a shotgun on there. Loadout. I guess I have energy pad or shield pads. Finished my shift. I was looking. Oh, your only broken build is your Valkyrie. Okay. What you know what other warframes are looking to play? I don't know if you got Caliban Prime. I've been playing him, and he seems to be pretty good. But I have other suggestions if you want. I don't know what kind of warframe you're looking for. One that kills with abilities. I'm a big fan of gun platform warframes. So I really like Rhino. Let me add him. Gara, Ember, Mirage. Do you want to build for one of them? Or do you want one for a frame like them? Because I also have a Gara build I just made recently. I can show you. I don't play a lot of Ember or Mirage. I do like Mirage. And I mean, Ember has the great skin. It seems like you like. Ah, I can show you how to fix the energy problems. I'll show you my build on her. And then, have you ever tried Rhino? He's more of a weapons platform, kind of like Mirage. I guess you can do her fourth ability to kill people too. I use her more as a weapons platform. But I've always been a big fan of Rhino, and he's been good for so long. Okay. Yeah, if you like I can I'll show you a couple of my builds actually. After this sortie. Oh, that was a lot of focus actually. The enemies aren't even that high level. I hate nullifiers. Nullifying fields. Yeah, because there's actually a really cool trick you can do with Gara to basically never have to worry about energy. And then, let's see what else you said. Yeah, I can show you my Rhino build. I'm actually... Oh, I had hand sculpture. That wasn't worth it. I actually am using the new Caliban sniper on my Rhino, and I'm enjoying it a lot. It's definitely not the best Warframe to use it on. But it works really well on him. Okay, let's go... Let's go to the Simulacron real fast. Oh, and I can pay a visit to Teshin, too, while I'm there. See what he's got in the store. Let's see what you're selling today. For more of this week. Okay, got that as always. I don't care too much for the 50 or 30k Endo, so I'm gonna pass on that one. You are. You can tank basically everything. I can actually demonstrate that. Oh yeah, I crafted Chroma last time I played. I forgot about that. Let's go to. Let me make sure this is. Okay, yeah, this is the frame you're talking about. Sometimes I get her confused with the glass frame. This one, Gara. I get her confused with that one sometimes. So the very interesting thing about her is with this ability you get energy, right? And then you can put on this, which is Molt Reconstruct. You get this from the Zaramon, doing the bounties on there. Heal yourself and allies with infinity range on the energy spent. So what you can do is, if you look at my health, I'm generating energy, and I just press an ability and I full heal myself. Yeah, you really need you need this reconstruct mod, because if you look, I basically have infinite energy. I just press this once and full energy again, and then I just press any other ability and all the energy, and then I'm full healed. And then you can do stuff like this. Like, these are level 205 enemies. And they all just died. You never really have to worry about energy. Yeah, it's a very fun build. Let me turn on their AI. I don't have. I can get knocked down. You know what? Let's make them not Eximus, so they don't use any knockdowns. I'm like 6 days away from getting Prime sure-footed, and this build will become so much better. Oh yeah, unpause AI. Okay, so you would do this. Nourish is important, and then they just build up the damage from shooting me so fast, and then they all just die. And you got infinite energy, you just keep pressing this. And you just kill them. And something interesting about her abilities is they count as guns. So, Arcane Avenger will actually let your first ability crit. And you can proc it with your third ability, I believe. I would recommend is getting into the Zaurmon, because if you do it like every day for like a week, you can have this mod. You can also do Void Cascades is another thing that will let because the enemies in Void Cascade actually can just drop arcanes. And then something really important about this Warframe is cast speed. If you look, I have 4 Talforge cast speed shards, because for some reason this ability actually I need an enemy. I don't know why it works like this, but her first ability, the damage like builds up significantly faster if you have cast speed. The more cast speed you have, the faster that ability builds up for some reason. So that's I can show you the build again if you want to take a screenshot of it. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of things the game doesn't tell you. For some reason, that's how that works. What I would put here, though, for this build is if you have where is it? Prime sure-footed. I would put Prime sure-footed here, so you don't get knocked down. Yeah, no problem. And then the guns really don't matter. She can kind of make anything work. Also, I think I don't know if I mentioned this. I have Nourish over her too, because you don't need healing anymore, and this amplifies the energy you get from the 3. So Nourish is important. And then I can show you my Rhino build. Now, this is a very high investment Rhino build. Let's put the Eximus back on. Oops. You know, we'll keep the AI unpaused. So, this isn't necessarily just a Rhino build. This is also a pet build. I love this new sniper rifle, by the way. It's great. So if you look, they all died. That's because all my buffs apply to my dog. And the dog, I can show you the dog's build. But he basically kills all the enemies for me. Also, tanking these laser beams can build up a lot of iron skin. Let's see if he'll do it again. Yeah, there he goes. I usually use a Celtra Prime as a primary and then Epitaph Prime. That's a good combo. I like Epitaph a lot. I use Epitaph so many builds. Yeah, so the Rhino build is I use these for armor. And so if you look, I have 550 energy, which is plenty of energy for Rhino. It's because I use battery. Gain max energy per armor you have. And so I don't have to put prime flow in the build. And so this is just a lot of power strength. I've mold augmented. I have preparation for max energy at the start. Growing power. It's just all energy stuff. With nourish, of course. And then the important thing is the dog build. I highly recommend one of these dogs. You get them the Sisters of Parvos, or whatever it is. And so what these dogs do is, whenever you kill an Eximist, they get random elements. So they can apply every element in the game. And then they have Manifold Bond. Let's see, is this it? Apply status effects from your cam. Oh yeah, so this applies all the status effects from its weapon to its abilities. And then this one is the important one. When your companion kills an enemy affected with a status effect, 50% of the status effects spread to other enemies within 9 meters, up to 100 stacks. And then I'm giving him Nourish, and I'm giving him Rhino Roar to increase his damage. So he fires off a little, his ability, and if you look, they basically instantly get every status effect. And then they all just die. And every time an enemy dies with status effects on him, it reduces his death timer. I'm actually going to die right here. That is one problem with Rhino. That's one weakness he has. Yeah, the purple numbers are him contagious bonding all the enemies away. But yeah, that's the Rhino build. It is. I can actually play it in the Archon mission. It's one of my favorite builds. And the sniper build is just... Oh, I need a form of this. It's just an electricity build with rifle amp for more status damage. It's just all status stuff. Pretty normal. I love the sniper rifle though. And then if you want the Rhino build, it's a pretty... It is my own build. It's kind of standard for Rhino right now, what people use. But it has infinite energy because of Energy Nexus and Nourish. So if you wanted a screenshot of that too. Oh, I don't know if you got a screenshot if you wanted it. But if you look at my energy, I have really fast energy regen. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, this is one of my favorite builds. If we look, Rhino, I believe... Yeah, he's still my most played Warframe. And even when the dog's dead, he can still trigger Contagious Bond. I mean, you can see how good the sniper is. I'm not even armor stripping the enemies, and it's hitting for like 30 million. But Rhino can kind of make any weapon good. I don't know if there's any other Warframes. I have some other builds I could show you too if you wanted. I don't know if any of these look interesting to you. I'm a big fan of the... I can show you this real fast. Taliban feels really good right now. Now, I'm gonna get knocked down, unfortunately. But watch the summons. They should just outright kill everyone here. Yeah, that's basically... I didn't shoot. This is all summon damage. So if you wanted this build too, this is the summoner build. It's all it really is Summoner's Wrath for more damage for them, and Razor Mortar for their augment, and then just Power Strength. That's a fun build if you want a summoner build. And then yeah. I have more builds I like, but the main ones I'm playing right now are those three. But if you have any more questions about any of the Warframes, there is a lot to learn about Warframe. There's a lot that the game doesn't explain, and why does my armor look like that? Wait. Attachments. Let's go back to that one. The armor looked kind of weird. Yeah, why does it look like that? That looks awful. That's kind of weird. Because it looks right in here. But the second I step out, it looks weird again. Is it my ephemera? What ephemera do I have on? No, it's just a fire. Huh. That's so strange. Okay, let's go do the Archon hunts. I'll play my Rhino, though, because I enjoy this build. You'll get to see the dog actually working in it. Yeah, see, I look fine again. Okay. It must have just been the Simulacron. And with this build, you basically never have to worry about dying. Yeah, it might have been the lighting. I'm not sure. The only thing is you have to listen for your iron skin to break. At the top right, it's at 14,000. And then every time your armor breaks, you just reapply it. And because you have the shield gate, you basically can't die. Unless you get knocked down before you reapply your iron skin. That's the only problem. But you just walk around completely crowd control immune, status immune. I love the sniper rifle though. The lightning strikes are so great. And it's not too hard to get right now if you have the relics, because it's the new sniper Caliban came with. But yeah, there's a lot to this game to learn. I've been playing it for... I played it many years ago. I played it for probably like 2 or 3 years, 5 years ago. And then I took a 5-year break. And I've been back for probably almost a year now. And there's been so much to learn about this game with that 5-year break. The only thing I don't like is you have to charge the sniper rifle up. I see my iron skin broke, so I just press it again. Yeah, numbers. Lots of numbers. Wait. Where does it want me to go? Oh, I want you to go this way. Okay. No. Game, where do you want us? Is it this way? No. Okay, there's only one more path. Okay, it's not this way. Also, do you have... Oh, I missed that message. Also, do you have any build that deals billions of damage? You know what? I can show you a build that does do billions. The dog... My dog can do billions of damage. He actually can do that much damage, but it's not all the time. But my Valkyr build actually does hit for over 1 billion. No, I hate it when it does that. Nope, not that way. Wait, it teleported me this far back? That's just rude, game. I guess it wasn't that far. Sometimes it does that when you leave your operator. It'll just teleport you, like, multiple tile sets backwards. But yeah, I can show you my Valkyr build. I have hit for multiple billions with that one. That one requires a little bit of setup. Okay, the map does not know where it wants us to go. I think this is the end of the map. I think we have to go back and kill enemies. Yeah, that's always my problem. I have a good amount... I've been farming a lot of Prime stuff, like a lot of the Resurgent things. And I luckily have a lot of Forma blueprints right now. I think I have like 19 or 20. And then I'm sitting on like 13. I just use my Forma so much. Because I like trying out new, like, different frames and builds and stuff. And I also like companions. I have a lot of different companion builds. We need 2 enemies. Okay, we're done. And companions can take quite a bit of Forma. Not all of them. But some of them require quite a bit, especially their weapons. Like my dog's weapon, I think... Oh, I forgot to show that off. My dog's weapon has like 7 Forma on it or something like that. Okay, yeah. The Vopaphyla Panzer is probably one of the best pets in the game. And Helios isn't bad. I mean, everyone, you use Helios for scans. Like, Helios does that better than anyone because he's the only one that can do it. But not a bad companion. Especially with Prime Region. Then he's basically up most of the time. Actually, I'm already in a relay. That's actually kind of nice. Normally, I don't like it when they take me to a relay. But in this specific situation, I am very glad it was. So, let me show you my Valkyr build. So if you want to take a screenshot of it, this is it. This is very much a passive shield gate build, where I don't have to think about shield gating, because it has on fast deflection and vigilante vigor. This build also has arcane battery. So that's the actual Valkyr build. And then an important note is I do have 3 melee damage Tau Forged Archon Shards. Those are very important. And then, what pet do I use? I think I'm using Death Cube for energy. And then, if you want the weapons, the weapon build is very important. You always forget, yeah. They're very important because they're one of few ways to get Archon Shards. So this is the melee build. This is very important if you want to hit really hard with Valkyr. So I can show you this. So it's gonna take a second to build up. I'm gonna pause AI to show this off. And then I need to get kills. So I need to stack up Molt Augmented. You can kind of see the damage already. And then I have a primer build on my Epitaph. I don't know how many kills I got to do. People are welcome to join. If you wanted to join in on the Archon hunt, you are welcome. We'll have to see how consistent this is. If I remember right, it works most of the time. Okay, let me see if that's enough kills. I didn't fully stack up Molt Augmented. Now let's stack it up all the way. I need 240 kills. We're already up to 120. Yeah, that is one great thing about this build. Is that you get a lot of big numbers. On Still Path, you're basically immortal with this build as well. Nothing should kill you on Steel Path. I've taken this build to level cap and didn't die once. Multiple times. As well. Just because its ability to shield gate is really good. Alright, I just gotta spawn them in 2 more times. And then I'll have to build combo back up, but that'll go really fast. Okay, one more round of that. And then I'll just have to rebuild combo. Okay. So now I need to summon them in. Wait, I need to reset my abilities. Reset that. Reset that. Okay. Okay, now I need to summon in different enemies. I need one heavy gunner. And then I need one of these guys. Okay. I got my primer. Okay. Okay, we gotta build up combo real fast. Okay, combo's built up. We're gonna prime her. Apply that buff. There you go. 2.1 billion. I think I can do it again too. Reapply the buff. Hinokai. Okay, that was 900 million. Oh, I didn't have Nourish on. Okay, that would make more sense. So this build is kind of weird. It has a lot of things that go into it. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay, I forgot to apply the debuff this time. Let's go ahead and apply the debuff. Press that. Prime her. There you go. 2.1 billion again. Yeah. So that's... It has a lot going into the build. Because... You have to fully stack up... You have to fully stack up Molt Augmented, which is just going to happen. That's just 250 kills. You need to have... You need to be at a 12 times crit multiplier. Or combo multiplier for your melee. And then, the part I always forget is this. Is melee exposure has to be fully stacked. And it only lasts for 25 seconds. But that's a lot of damage. That's an extra 240% damage. So you need that. You need to have Nourish on, and then you have to shoot them a couple times with the Epitaph. Which my Epitaph, if you wanted to build, it applies all of these different elements to them, and along with these elements. It's just a pure priming build. She does. She's a very good Warframe. And she's really hard to kill. Which is what I enjoy. I like the tougher Warframes. With this build, it's actually really good at killing disruption targets too. You just have to make sure you have all that stuff up that I was just talking about. So it does have a lot more thought that goes into it, unfortunately. I've also had it hit for the negative 2 billion too, but I have to do it during setup for that. It is worth it, yeah. But there are Warframes that do it better, and there are setups that do it better. Oh yeah, look, my dog is just killing people. I love the reload animation. They did a really good job with the sniper rifle. Like, look at that. That's great. This might be one of my new favorite guns. I was using the Ceto Prime before I got this. That's a good option for Rhino. Really, a Rhino can use anything, though. What are the amount of buffs he gives? And I have a pretty good Rhino Roar. I think when everything's capped out, I think I give a 200% Rhino Roar. Yeah, no problem. I should make a video guide for some of these builds. Because I do make most of my own builds. Sometimes I use other people's, but all the builds I just showed you were my builds. There's some Warframes where you don't really have a lot of build diversity, but I've been playing Rhino so much that I sort of came up with my own build. Now that Valkyr build, that is one I have not seen anybody else use. I've seen people use lots of different things similar to it, but they all seem to be not as good as the one I made. I've watched a lot of videos too, like build guides for Valkyr, to come up with that one. You can't do a health tanking setup, but it requires a lot of setup with that. You can tank up to level cap with health, but I don't like that build that much. An AoE sniper rifle is great. Yeah, I can show you other builds too. Now the Molt Reconstruct, I saw that from other people for Gara. That's a pretty popular thing someone found out a while back. That one is not my idea. Very effective for her though. A very good arcane that not a lot of Warframes make use of. It's basically just her. I shot my dog. I'm sorry, dog. He just looks like a Corpus guy. Yeah, I would actually really not recommend Overframe. I go on there a little bit to look for builds and stuff. A lot of the builds I've seen on there are they're not great, to put it lightly. They'll definitely send you down bad building paths, unfortunately. You know a good place to look up is a place I go to find builds a lot is on YouTube. They're usually videos that don't have a lot of views. Is look up Void Cascades of people doing Void Cascade to level cap. Where they're going to level 9,999. And usually you can find pretty good builds or see how they're building stuff and make your own builds based on that. That's a really good way to do it. Because you know what they're doing is good because they're killing level cap stuff. That's a way I find a lot of different ways people are doing stuff. Because that's kind of the problem with Overframe, I find. Is in Overframe, you don't really get to see the actual test to see how good their stuff is. You just kind of have to trust them that their builds are good. Yeah, no problem. That's how I find a lot of information. And some of them, because a lot of the videos, they don't really even talk in them. Some of them will post in their description why they do certain things with their builds and stuff, which is very helpful. Okay, I am the only one holding mine. I gotta go help other people. Actually, they might take mine. That's one of the problems with Warframe, is there are a lot of posts that are giving not great builds. And I think that's really bad for newer players, because a lot of people can't figure out why the stuff that they're doing isn't working. There's especially a lot of like popular people that will post builds on YouTube. Not all of them, there are some. I would say a really good YouTuber for Warframe is Brozyme. I don't know if you've heard of him. He does a really good job and he's one of the more popular ones. But there's a lot of them that they'll sort of cheat. They'll show a build doing really well for something, but not tell you that like they had another player in the game that was actually giving them bonuses they didn't have. And there's a lot of little cheats people will do to make their builds look better than they are. But if it's a solo level cap to Void Cascade, there's no cheating. You get to see everything they're doing. But yeah, Brosheim is someone I highly recommend as a person to check out for guides. He doesn't do a lot of level cap content, but he does a lot of stuff that's like for Steel Path, and like just a lot of like stuff that most people do in the game. And they're always solid builds. Oh yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, you don't even worry about that. I do this every Sunday, by the way. So if you ever want to join in, it's all people are always welcome to join in. It's every Sunday. I do the weeklies at 7 CST. And you don't have to be good. I can also help you out if you need help with builds, too. And go enjoy your food. And thank you for hanging out. I really do love the sniper rifle. This thing, they did a good job with the sniper rifle. Oh my god, please stop jumping into the cart. What is that? Oh, it's a Kubrao. Okay, now we got the Archon hunt to do.
All messages decrypted. Pazul is not.
I'll probably just use my
There is
Kuba
another
Nukor.
mind at work within him.
That
Just admit it,
the sniper is more of a mobbing tool.
possibility that I'm right.
I think it's only a yellow shard this week, which I have plenty of those. I just need red shards. I hope that in the future they make a system to where you can turn some shards into others. I would almost even be fine if it was like 2 to 1. Like 2 yellow Tau Forge to a red. Join for the weekly. I end up losing myself doing some random stuff. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's a big issue Warframe has. It's kind of like it doesn't give you a lot of direction and it doesn't explain a lot of in-depth stuff, unfortunately. So you have to like learn from other people. And yeah, always welcome to join.
Naira, could she somehow be responsible for?
And then I don't know if you know all the weeklies, but there are more than just the Archon hunts. I'll be showing those off today too if you wanted to see them.
Full of secrets.
There's the ETAs and the to do as well. I used to do the circuit, but I got all the incarnates from there, so I don't really do the circuit very often anymore. Oh, hello. How's it going? I hope your day is going well. Just doing the Archon hunt right now. Actually, I should be using this, because this is what I'm going to use to kill the Archon. Go and start stacking up galvanized.
You found her. Stay on the move. Those eyes can kill.
I think I'll be fine. But how's your day going?
This gate only opens to Narmer prayers. Tear the veils from deacons and use those.
Okay, that was really bad movement. I've been playing too much Deadlock lately. It's messed up my movement at Warframe. I do love Deadlock though. That's a very fun game. I wish I had better aim though. That is what issue I'm suffering from in a game that's so aim focused and competitive. Is my aim does kind of suck compared to other people I'm playing against. That didn't look right. Do I need to go get this one as well? I feel like no one went to A. No, I'm like 90% sure no one went to A. Oh my god. I thought for sure I was falling off the ledge right there.
Azul preaches of Tau, where once the great beasts held dominion. But none have seen Tau in centuries, nor heard it speak.
Actually, I'm really excited for us when we go to Tau. I don't think that's this year. I think that's next year. Or maybe not even next year. I think that's like the big next update, like the big update they're doing. The Kuminukur is not a great weapon for killing the Archons, but it gets the job done. I mean, that's a reasonable pace to kill one.
You dealt with Archon Naira expertly, Tenno. Her kind may expect no mercy. no redemption.
Okay, just a normal yellow shard. That's fine. That's not the worst reward. I think I only had a 20% chance at a Tau Forged. Okay. I think I have 2 stores to visit. I haven't been to yet. I have the Iron Wake I gotta go pay a visit to. And then I have to go to Fortuna to look for more crew members. Okay. I need to make sure I log in at least 6 times this week. So, whenever I log in for next weeklies on next Sunday, I'll have Prime Sure Footed, because I am actually 6 days away from Prime Sure Footed. I just gotta remember to log in. I keep forgetting to log in. I should have had it like 3 weeks ago, but I just forget. I also need to start my Forma every day. I have like 19 Forma blueprints just sitting there. And then we got... Come on, give me a good crew member. I just want one good crew member.
By saying hello.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. One day we'll find good crew members. I have a repairman that's really good. But that's the only one. And then we have... You know what? Let's check the circuit. Nah, I'm not even gonna do the circuit. I have no reason to check it. But what we can check is Eleanor to see what the Coda weapons are this week.
Talk to me. Idle hands, darling.
Not very good. Not very good. That one's okay. 48. Bad. Not great. Not great. Bad. Okay, that was a lot of 25s.
See you tonight.
So that means we're going here.
Sup, Drifter?
Temporal
Minerva,
Archimedia.
ready when you are. Stand by for temporal shenanigans.
Trinity Gar. Oh, Nova. That's an easy choice. Alright, we're on the Eclipse build. Good. Wait, what's the arcane? Oh yeah, Rage. I don't really even need a Rage anymore. What I want instead of that? Avenger's not terrible. What else would I want? I mean, Molt Augment is not terrible. Hot Shot won't work. Yeah, we can just put on Molt Augmented. And then Ooh, we got the Furus. I love me the Furus. That's a really good weapon. Where is my Furus? What build do we have in here currently? Encumber? Encumber with a corrosive build? Yeah, that'll work. No, let's do viral. Encumber viral build. No. We'll do corrosive because I'm gonna put on. Yeah, I have the Vulpafire up. Okay. And then I almost didn't have a melee weapon to put on. Also, the screen looks bugged. It's really hard to see. And then I can put in the miter. I really need to put the arcane or the what is it called? The incarnate adapter on my miter. Is the miter with the incarnate adapter is really good. I just don't want to farm the random plants in Deviri to put on all these incarnates. I wish they didn't require the plants. I can't see it. It's so hard to see with this being overlaid on the other screen. Where is it? I think we have to type it in. Am I in? No. You spell it. M-I-T-E-R. M-I... There it is. Okay. Alright, anything bad here? No. Nope, none of those are bad. So we get survival, defense, legacites. Do any of these have extra toxic stuff? Let's put toxic. Oh, I have to unlock it. Every time I forget I have to unlock it. Let's put the toxic immunity on that one. Just because survival will probably be one of the longer missions. Oh, I can't put on null stars because I already have null stars because I'm Nova. You know what? For this one, let's just get the elemental ammo. And then this one, I don't even know. I hate legacites. Full damage? Oh, yeah, why not? We'll add some cold damage to our weapons. So it looks like we're getting max rewards this week, so that's nice. Nova, Miter, Purus, Vulpaphyla. Let's look at the Vulpaphyla build. I haven't looked at this in a while. Yeah, that's everything I would want. Okay. Alright, we're good to go. This should be easy. My Nova build is really tanky. I'm not too afraid of dying with Nova. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I do need to upgrade my miter. I would like to be able to use it one day. Because it's a good weapon. It's a very status-based weapon. I guess we don't have to worry about enemies. There's no downside to me slowing enemies down. God, the Furist is such a good weapon. Yeah, we can use our on-call, why not? The only thing that should be able to even kill me is the Legicide itself. I'm not sure if it can do enough damage to kill me. But if anything was going to do enough damage, it would be the Legicide. Wait, where's your head at? Oh, there it is. Oh, we have a Dante. Yeah, there's no chance we're dying in this mission. Not with a Dante. Oh yeah, this is going well. I have all this damage reduction for nothing. Guess we have a Dante. All my damage reduction doesn't matter. I don't know if there's any downside to me pressing my fourth ability here. I don't think we need to kill enemies next to the cat. I don't think that's how this mission works. I think it's just making it safer for us. I should probably go grab that arcane. Wait, how do I get over there? Oh. Another thing I love about my Nova build is it has so much duration. My Eclipse lasts for 60 seconds. My fourth also lasts for 15, which doesn't seem like a lot of time, but with how the fourth works, look how far it goes. It's still going. It can cover like 3 tile sets. Maybe more. weapons I've actually used on my Nova build. Or my actual one, not this one. I think I'm using the new sniper rifle on that build as well. I wonder if he could actually hurt me if I didn't have on, if we didn't have a Dante. I guess we'll have to find out. No, he actually could hurt me. Not a lot. That would be actually kind of crazy if he could kill me. I wonder if I have the fast deflection vigilante vigor set up on my Nova. I don't think I do. Oh, hello! And thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. I am Jesse. I stream Warframe. Right now I'm only streaming on Sundays because we have started playing through Silksong. But hello. And welcome in, everyone. What were you guys doing? Are you also playing Warframe? I am doing the ETA for 1999 right now. Everybody's wondering what I'm doing. I can never remember its name, but it's just the ETA for this area. Yeah, we're playing Nova. I got really lucky this week. I got Nova as one of the options, and I got the Furus. So we're having a pretty easy go about it. Also got a Dante in the matchmaking, so makes it even easier. Oh, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I will give you a follow as well. Actually, I can do that right now. It's not like we're in any danger. I'm playing Nova. Okay. Oh, I should probably press my abilities though. Oh, you're playing Warframe? Nice. What were you doing on Warframe? I try to always, or actually, I always stream Warframe on Wednesday when the resets happen, because I like to get the weeklies done immediately, like as soon as I can when they come up, just so I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. So that's usually what today is getting the weeklies done. This week so far is seeming like it's been pretty easy. I feel like any week we don't get the tank as a weekly we have to kill, it's pretty easy. The tank can be a struggle sometimes though. Oh my god, can I stand up for a moment? In 6 days, I get Prime Sure-Footed. I can't wait for that. Farming for Mastery? Okay. What Master rank are you up to? I need to do that. I've been crafting a lot of weapons and Warframes, but I haven't... I got to Master rank 30, and then I haven't really bothered with getting Mastery anymore. But I still should. I want to get to LR5 eventually. Or whatever the max rank is whenever I get there. Because I doubt it's still going to be LR5. Okay, you're MR 30? Nice. I just got MR 30 as well recently. I keep forgetting I have access to the thing in the relays to give bonuses. I rarely ever use it because I just forget it's a thing I can do now. I love this Nova build though, it's so tanky. Eclipse on Nova is amazing. I also used Nourish at one point, but I like Eclipse a lot more. I kind of wish I bought that cape for TennoCon. It looks really cool, but I don't know if I wanted to get that for $20. But seeing it, I actually never seen someone use it in this loading screen. It looks really cool. Okay, an Omniforma blueprint's not bad. A whole Omniforma is usually a lot better. I also get the Miter, which is pretty lucky, but I still don't have my Incarnate adapter on my Miter yet. Which I need to put on there one day. Maybe I shouldn't slow the enemies. I don't know. It's gonna make the mission easier, but also take significantly longer. I think we'll be fine if I don't Nova slow the enemies. I don't particularly want to speed them up. David Bowie's pretty tanky, but I have had him die before, so I don't think I'm gonna speed them up. We can also use our on-call. This week was way better than last. I think it was last week that my options were Limbo, Oberon. No, who was it? It was some not great frames last week, and I think it was Loki. Was the other one? Oh no, it was Equinox, Limbo, Loki. I was not a big fan of any of those options. I went with Loki because his invisibility is pretty useful. I feel like Equinox needs a rework, or it's like some help. That Warframe I don't think's been updated in a long time, and it feels like their kit's getting kind of old now. I like how they're 2 frames in 1. But they have a lot of not the most useful abilities. I just realized I shouldn't have put on the elemental ammo because it doesn't work with incarnate weapons. That would be kind of broken if elemental ammo worked with incarnates. It would make sight really, really good. But yeah, this is it's a pretty chill weekly. The next mission's a survival, so that one's also gonna be really easy. And that one I put on the toxic immunity sticker, so there should be 0% chance for me to die there. Oh, somehow my mouse got alt tabbed, but that was weird. The Furious is so good. I almost never get this weapon for the weeklies. What do we have after this? We have the normal ETA for the Murmur area. And then we have Etracells. And I think that's it. I'm not going to be doing the circuit because I have all the incarnates. I think then what we're going to do is I want to get some of the resurgent weapons. I got Chroma last week. I only needed 2 pieces of him. That wasn't too bad to get. I think one of them was a common piece as well. But I still need, I think his weapon, I need the Gram and then that assault rifle. We might try to get those after. If anybody wanted to join for that. I've tried to get, I get all the Warframes every Resurgence, every month. But I try to get their weapons as well, but sometimes I just can't be bothered to get them. But I'm missing, I think, 1 piece for the assault rifle, and then maybe just the blueprint for the Gram. So I would like to get those out of the way. And I might not have to use any Aya. Because I have a lot of the relics from back then when Chroma came out. I just never bothered farming any of the stuff from him. I have that problem a lot. I think they're gonna, it feels like the Warframes are gonna be there forever. And then they get vaulted, and I'm like, oh, I really should have farmed that before it got vaulted. I did that for Hildren too when I came back. I still don't have Hildren Prime. I'm assuming she's vaulted by now. But I don't even know. Because they don't really say when they vault old Warframes. I would like to get Hildren at some point. And I'm missing, I think I'm missing 1 piece Hildren and 1 piece Grendel. But I've tried to get the Grendel piece. I've tried so many times. I think it's like the Axie G14. And it just never shows up. probably wouldn't be too bad to use Nova Slow here, just because it's so small. But I really don't want to slow down the mission. I think we're... It doesn't look like we're going to lose, so I think it's better if I just don't Nova Slow. Ideally, you don't want to use Slow Nova in a defense mission. Normally you use speed up for defense missions, but I am too afraid David Bowie will just die if I do that. I keep thinking I have escalation on, but I don't. The Furious can just red crit. It's such a good pistol. It might be one of the best pistols in the game right now. I do like my Kuva Nucor more than the Furious though. Only because I hate having to press the button once an incarnate is charged up to activate it. I like the Kuva Nucor where I just can shoot. I don't gotta press no buttons. I just hold down the trigger and everything dies. Also it chains, which the Furious does not chain. It only chains to like 2 targets, but that's still better than no chaining. And I think the Kuva Nucor does more damage to enemies that are status immune than the Furious, just because it has like a 12 times crit multiplier, which is pretty huge. But I'm not sure about that. It definitely seems like it kills stuff like Necromex faster than the Furious. But the Furious isn't terrible because it's still a crit weapon as well. Okay, nice. One more map and oh hey, a Tau Force Red. That's a good week. If you get a 1 Tau Force Red in a week, that's a good week. Oh, do we all get the same? We all get the same loot? Because someone in the chat was just saying they got a Tau Forge Crimson as well. I actually don't. I've only ever done these with random matchmate parties. I actually don't know if we get the same loot or not. That was a long loading screen. Oh my god, my driving is so terrible sometimes. Oh no, we have the demon children. Actually, it's probably fine because I'm Nova. If you have a shield gating warframe, those guys, or a warframe that really relies on shield gating, those little children will murder you so fast. It's insane how quick you can die to them. If you even get near their aura of death, you just instantly fall over. But I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I actually need to kill a Skullger. They don't even hurt because of the overguard. Nice. I don't think they would kill me either just because of my damage reduction on Nova, but I'm not sure. I get lost? I didn't get lost. How many more kills do I need? There's no way I already got those 10 kills. Maybe I did. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Now we can go underneath. Might as well get the calendar done if it's that easy. Oh, the whole map is called okay. I didn't have to stay above. I thought you had to melee those. I realized like a week or so ago that you can just shoot the little pus things on them. And so you don't have to melee them. It's usually easier to melee them, but you don't have to. That's not a bad kill time for one of those guys. Ooh, a thing. That's one of the most terrifying things about 1999. Is in here they actually have the toxin Eximus. And if you're a shield getting Warframe and you walk near one of those guys, you almost instantly die at this level. I think this might have been one of the easier weeklies I've had so far. I love it when it gives me Nova. We might be able to open 3 sticker packs this week. We get the one from just doing it. We get the one from doing it at max rewards. And then I think I was like 3 away, so if we get 3 duplicates, I get to open 3 packs this week. I'm getting pretty close to maxing all the stickers too. I've done these every week since they've come out. Okay, you're pretty tanky, huh? Well, how did they execute him? I don't even know what they did. I thought maybe they had the Basilisk, but not. They used something else to execute him. I don't get why sometimes they heal. Necromats do that as well. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Necromats do that as well sometimes. They'll just be healing and I have no idea why. Hey, let me shoot you in the back. Stop looking at me. Okay, now I need to shoot you in the back. You're gonna die eventually. It's only a matter of time. No, actually, unless I run out of ammo. Again. Alright, we're almost done. That went so smoothly. It's always nice having a Dante in the party. I will never complain about having a Dante. He's such a useful Warframe. He's usually the one I'll play if I don't get any good options. If I don't have a good weapon or Warframe option, he's usually the one I'll play in here. Whenever those things die, it sounds like they're saying boring after they die. I can't be the only one that hears that. Alright, nice. That was very easy. Okay, an orange and a Tau Forge blue. Not the best rewards. But it's time to open the sticker packs.
Ellie, how are you the most normal person I know?
Okay, that was a bunch I didn't have. Or no, that was quite a few. Actually.
These are kind of a fixation of mine.
Okay, 3 duplicates there. Okay, that one had a lot of duplicates in it. I can afford another one. I don't even know how many packs this is. This is like 4 or 5 packs. Okay, only 3 duplicates in that one. Nice. That one got fully upgraded.
Thank you.
That is all we can buy this week.
Okay, get your loadout ready because once you're locked in, I cannot pull you out without the whole run going to
Let's
hell.
see how many more I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 more to upgrade. How does that one only have 4? I get really unlucky at this one. Alright, on to the Murmur ETA.
Come, come. We have much to accomplish.
I don't usually use that. Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to Bird.
I'm glad to be
Hey
here.
Bird,
Oh,
what you got for
I knew
today?
you'd come back.
Oh, you got a red?
I love this bit.
I love this bit too. Thank you for the red, Bird.
I like it here. Lots of natural light for a base. Lloyd has tasked us
Okay,
with
we have
finalizing
Octavia,
several experiments, and there
Geyer,
will be no coming
Sevaga.
back until the job is done.
Okay, Archiplasmor is
We are
good.
alone. We must conquer or we must die.
What's the objectives?
If we fail, we fail life.
You know what? I kind of
itself.
want to do Sevagoth.
Should we succeed, may our sacrifice be forever.
I really like my
unvalued.
Sevagoth build. He's not the
With me,
tankiest.
friends, to war.
He's a little squishy. But it's a pretty good Sevagoth build. Yeah, that's the right build. And then, oh, I have the Sobek or the Archiplasmor. I think I want to do the Archiplasmor. Where is that weapon? And then let's check the build. Corrosive viral. Let's do. Yeah, we'll do corrosive. And then we can. I don't really care about any of those weapons. Wait, which were they again? Okay. And then. Okay. None of those really matter either. So we'll just grab whatever one we see first. And then anything bad here? Negative duration would be pretty bad. Okay, no negative duration, but having to get 50 kills for our abilities to work is kind of bad. That might be a little bit of a struggle. But I think we should be okay. Exterminate, survival, mirror defense. The mirror defense is the one I'm kind of worried about, but I have gloom for that, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm really hoping there's a Dante in this one, because my Sevagoth is pretty squishy. He doesn't have a lot of abilities to take. Oh my god, I'm dumb.
Murmur or no murmur?
I bought it, but I didn't turn it on.
Tenno, I need Master
Yep.
Andrati's experiments are under threat from the Murmur. Nay. Prepare for all phases.
I was like, why are we not going into the mission? Okay, now we're good. Okay, we're gonna want to grab our on-call. And play very, very safe. Oh, the host has already left. I hope that doesn't delete my on-call. That would be annoying. I don't know if it did. I've been using the Basilisk so much, I forget how good the Archiplasmor is. Okay, let our shields regenerate. Because the Basilisk really is just a better Archiplasmor. But the Archiplasmor is, I mean, it's still a really good weapon. We have a Dante, that's good. He just can't use his abilities yet, so we have to still be concerned. Go. We can resurrect people. Okay. We can press our buttons. And now I can do Sevagoth things. I can't remember which button it is first. I can't remember if it's Reap or Sow first. Okay, it's definitely 2 then 1. It's been a while since I played Sevagoth. This is such a strong build. It does unfortunately need you to have max Molt Augmented. But once you've maxed out Molt Augmented, you just one-shot everyone. It's great. Oh, that was why I had energy problems. I had Gloom on. Okay, I definitely should have turned Gloom off earlier. Alright, that was pretty easy. Yeah, it looks like this is gonna be a pretty easy week. Okay, I hit the wrong button there. But I fixed it. Oh god, okay. We once again have to... What is this? Okay, this is the survival. We gotta worry for the first, like, 50 kills. Oh, we're already there. Yeah, we're just back to doing Sevagoth things. The only thing I don't like about this build is that Rhino Roar only lasts 20 seconds. That is the one annoying thing about this build. Is you have to constantly recast Roar. Yeah, we got him. Okay, we're getting to that point where we're almost one-shotting people. Okay, there we go. We one-shotted that group. This build takes a little bit to build up. Once you get it built up, it works really well. I almost have the 250 kills needed. I'm having really bad energy problems, though. There we go. We should be one-shotting now. Oh wait, I think I'm pressing the buttons too fast. I don't know why sometimes they live. At this point, they should get one shot. Yeah, there we go. Like, that group got one shot. See, I don't know why he didn't. what's kind of weird. Sometimes it works amazingly and it always one-shots, and sometimes it just doesn't work. That guy should have died instantly. I don't know why he didn't. Yeah, like, look, that guy died instantly. Okay, that time was because I didn't have Roar on. The build's clearly good, though. I mean, you can see my kills. I have a lot more kills than everyone else, but it's just not working. It just sometimes doesn't work. I still have yet to quite figure out why. I haven't quite been able to figure out why that is. Because I believe with Bolt augmented up, I should have enough damage. Just kill them outright, but I guess it's not. Maybe I should look up some builds for Civ, I guess. Because sometimes it was one-shotting them, but I think that was when they were in groups. Because I know the setup does more damage if they're tightly packed together. Okay, let's get our on-call out. Okay, this is by far going to be the hardest mission. Where is it? There he is. Once I get Gloom turned on, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, we have Gloom on now. Gloom definitely helps a lot. But it does eat up my energy really fast. Yeah, like right there, I killed all those enemies in one go. Okay, yeah, Sevagoth was the right choice. This is going really well. Gloom is a really good ability, though. That helps a lot. We don't have to worry about defending the objective, really. As long as things are dying at a reasonable pace. I can't remember if I have Equilibrium on or not. I think I have Equilibrium on. I think this build needs the full Equilibrium. Okay, energy is struggling a little bit. I hate when I forget to turn on Roar. Yeah, like that. Those guys died instantly. You know, for the enemies being like level 3 to 400, 48,000 for a mission objective, that does not seem like a lot of health. Like, now it's working really well. That's because it's a really good Warframe that I don't see a lot of people playing. Maybe it's because he feels so inconsistent. And weird. You know, that deters me than playing him a lot of the time. But he has pretty good weapon buffs too. He gives a lot of crit chance to weapons. He's also kind of squishy. Oh hey, Energy Nexus. That's actually a pretty rare mod. It took me so long to get that mod for the first time, and now I have like 10 of them. Alright, then after this, we just got the Nether Cell to do. And then we are done with the weeklies for this week. Alright, another Town Forge loot. I guess I have 11 of those. I guess 12 now.
Samples over here, if you please.
A Town Forge Red's always good though. Yeah, not a bad week. Get a red. You never complain about a week where you get a Town Forge Red. No, no, don't leave. We have the other map. We have the Nether Cell to do. Who do I want to play for the Nether Cell? I want to look at my Nova build. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Down the compressor. I don't really need the compressor. Put the Latum. Yeah, I guess the compressor's fine. Why not?
You in the mood for a little? No. The old man kept a lot of. All right.
Alright.
What's his is ours.
Nova is still one of my top 3 Warframes in the game. He's always just a good Warframe.
You got your glyphs. So, hit the terminal to exit into the labs.
I'm curious to find a Necromech with this build. I don't know if I'll be able to kill one easily. I've never used the sniper rifle on. never used a sniper rifle on a necromech before. Okay, honestly, that's not too bad for killing him. Ooh, there's a necromech. Honestly, it's not too bad. Not the best weapon for killing one.
Open it. Wrong key.
Not the worst weapon I've ever used for killing a necromech, though. The guy was level 200? That's not too bad. Oh, did we lose that host? Oh, that just failed the mission, the host leaving? That's weird. You don't usually see that. Well, at least that wasn't on my ETA. I've had that happen before in ETAs, and it is not good.
You're a biped, that's a pun.
I think I enjoy Caliban more for doing those, No, please. Caliban's pretty solid for doing hard content now.
Nice.
Well, maybe he was before. I don't think he got any changes. But I really wasn't going to play normal Caliban, because I also don't even own normal Caliban yet. I still need to farm him. It's just such a good Warframe. He has really good shield gating.
You got your glitch.
He has an insane damage
So,
buff.
hit the terminal to exit into the labs.
Just all around a solid Warframe. And he has a lot of support abilities. Is there another Caliban in here? There is. And he's pretty hard to kill. He has a shield getting Warframe. So Toxin can kill him very easily. That is one problem he has. But that's why I bring Worm Prime. Worm kind of fixes that issue. And Summoner's Wrath is a huge damage increase. But that guy died in no time. This is not the right way. Also a summoner build, which is not a very common thing in Warframe.
This is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next. Right door, wrong key glyph. Try a different one.
I'll take that. I don't know why everything explodes everywhere I go. I don't know why that happens.
I was afraid of this. Nitrocell security system won't open with all the uglies around. Clear them out and make sure the system can see you doing it.
No, let's use the Sybaris. I love the Sybaris. I just don't ever use it much. I have it on a lot of loadouts, but I just use my Kuva Nucor most of the time. This weapon's kind of hard to charge up at these low levels, though. The enemies just die too fast. The Incarnate takes a little bit too long to charge up. God, it hits hard, though. Oh, there's Necromech over here.
It's working. You gotta keep going.
Yeah, I don't use that weapon enough. Okay, sorry about that. weapon you don't even need to transform into its incarnate form. It just hits so hard even without it. It's even better in incarnate form because of the guaranteed blast procs, but... It also looks amazing. It might be one of my favorite looking rifles in the game.
Grab and go. Can't wait to see what you got when you get back here. Not what I was hoping for, but that could still come in handy.
I thought they had a door that opened. I almost fell off.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tom.
Okay, nice. Wait, what did we get? Melee duplicate. Not the best reward. That new operator outfit looks so good.
Living like this, do you ever feel like we're teetering on the edge of something? But never
Do I need to build anything over here?
over.
Ooh, a catalyst. I did need to build that. I could build an umbral. I have 3. No, I think I'm fine. Have anything else to build in here? I don't think so. Okay. Well, thank you all. I think I'm gonna end stream. I'm kind of tired right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end stream for tonight. But thank you everyone for hanging out. I appreciate you. I am going to put out a schedule Monday in my Discord. Because we're going to be doing a lot more Silk Song this week. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of your day.